Hello kids, I'm Percy the circus promoter. Extraordinaire! I keep everyone in line so that the show can go on. Last week we started a new series called The Bible Circus, a series that proves there's nothing quite like a circus. The Big Top is full of fun entertainment that leaves us captivated and amazed. So whether we're talking about the circus or the Bible, they both leave us thinking that's the most incredible thing ever, and it's packed full with all the wow you can handle. The best news of all is that these stories teach you tons about God and who He is, as well as pointing out the greatest man to ever walk this earth, Jesus. Kids, did you know that there are some uniquely gifted people here this morning? That's right. Sitting among you, they are people who can do something not every person in the world can do, but they can because they're gifted in a special way. I know the suspense is too much to bear, so without further ado, we're going to reveal them to you. First thing I need is for everyone to stand up. Okay, next I need you to stick your tongue out. Now I need each and every one of you to roll your tongue so it meets the top like a hot dog roll. So, how many of you were able to do it? If you could raise your hand, stupendous. Okay, move right along everyone, please be seated. You did it, marvelous. So, did you see what I meant? There are some uniquely gifted people among us. In early days of the circus, however, the circus organizers sought out people who were viewed as unique to be part of their show. They looked for people who had unique talents, like a contortionist, who could bend their body in impossible ways, or for people who looked different than what was considered to be normal, like someone who was really tall, or really strong, or even the bearded lady. In the early days of the circus, these people would have been labeled as strange or weird. But God doesn't label anyone, and neither should we. Everyone is loved by God, and everyone deserves to be shown love and respect no matter what. In today's story, we're talking about a woman who did not have a beard. But like those unique bearded ladies, she too had a unique gift.
Look, Mom, no hands!
Who let the intern on, said. Okay. Anyways, she was a prophet, a woman who receives messages from the Lord. So let's turn it over to our amazing circus ringleader, Eve, and find out who this incredible woman of God is, as we learn that God gives us spiritual gifts to show His glory. What were you doing on set?
Well, I mean, I thought you didn't you need me? Like, didn't you order coffee or something? Like, I don't know. I just thought it would be a chance to get discovered, you know?
Back to you guys.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, gather around and step right up. The Bible Circus is back to astound you with feats and sights strange and rare. Step right up and be the first to see what God has done for these amazing people. How amazing? What if I told you there was a woman who knew the will of God? What if I told you there was a woman in the Bible who would rise up and save her people from her enemies? What if I told you this woman had a beard? Say hello to the lady prophet of Israel, Deborah!
Say hello to who? Who has a beard? Is she talking about me? I don't have a beard.
Have you ever seen a woman so bearded?
I don't have a beard.
Is it true that God told you what you would do and what you would say?
Yes, that's true. But I can't believe you think I have a beard. Does it look like I have a beard?
Is it not true that the Lord told you to speak to Barak and tell him to lead the Lord's army into battle?
Now that is true.
Is it also true that Barak wouldn't go into battle unless you went with him and he took you along?
That is also true.
Is it true that the Lord told you to tell Barak that the honor of defeating the king of
Sisera
would be given to a woman?
Yes, you got that one right as well.
Is it true you had the most beautiful, most majestic beard of all of Israel?
Really? I don't have a beard.
Never?
Never.
Oh well, my mistake. Without the beard, I guess we all needed to head to the circus to see something incredible, like the bearded ladies.
Well, that's true, but don't you want to see something incredible, like when God is calling someone to be a prophet?
Well, I suppose.
And don't you want to see something incredible, like God giving me the amazing gift of being a prophet?
That's pretty incredible.
And don't you think it's incredible when someone uses a gift the Lord gives them to do great things?
Well, I guess I do.
Then I take a bow and say, thank you. All the glory belongs to God.
There you have it, ladies and gentlemen, the great non-bearded lady of Israel, the amazing Deborah, and a unique story showing that God gives spiritual gifts to show his glory.
Yes, that's right, the non-bearded lady of Israel.
You heard it right here, folks. The bearded lady of Israel does not have a beard. So let's turn it over to Barbara Wawa and Shelley Grace to finish up the show.
Welcome to the studio, kids. Today our story was so great. It was a Bible story about a woman who did not have a beard, but as unique as the bearded ladies were during the circus, Deborah also had a very unique gift. She was a prophet, a woman who received messages directly from the Lord and used her unique spiritual gifts to serve God and to save her people.
In our Bible story, it's from the book of Judges, and it tells us about a time before Israel had kings. The rulers of the people were called judges, and they included Gideon, Samson, and of course, Deborah. Deborah was unique because she had a gift of prophecy. When she spoke, the people knew it was from the Lord.
Shelley, the book is called Judges, not juggling. What are you doing?
I'm trying to learn a unique talent, juggling, so that I can use it for God.
Well, okay, wait a minute, Shelley. Just wait. It's good you want to learn something new and use it for God. But I believe what you are trying to do is what we call a talent. Many of us can identify with talents the Lord has given them. Some of them are musical, artistic, some are great writers, some are great athletes.
Oh, I get it. These talents come from the Lord, and we use them for his glory. But Deborah's talent was a gift of prophecy, and that's what we call a spiritual gift. This is a unique gift given by God and used to help other people in their walk with God.
That's right. Spiritual gifts include things like leadership, wisdom, charity, faith. There's so many others. And spiritual gifts make us great teachers or mentors, prayer warriors, worshipers, and servants. The spiritual gifts that God gives us are to be shared with other people. God wants us to discover our talents and our spiritual gifts, then use them to fulfill God's plan for our lives.
When you find your spiritual gift, you will be able to put them to use in ways that honors the Lord and leads other people to Jesus. God gives us spiritual gifts to help other people.
So kids, what do you think God will do with your spiritual gifts? That is a question we all need to ask. And when we find the answer, be faithful to see his plan through. Ask God to show you your gifts so you can serve him. And using your gifts to serve God is the most amazing way to live. Well, this has been a great story about Deborah. So I don't think we can add any more. Join us next week. So from all of us here on News Channel 7, the Galilean Gazette, don't have a bearded day.